Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Okay, so last game didn't go so well. So, we're gonna try it again. So, first up, who am I gonna play as? I'm gonna play as the civ I forgot to mention, which is Ethiopia. 20% combat bonus when fighting units from a civilization with more cities, which will be good. Considering that will probably be me, and I will check the special stuff out later. As for map, we'll take care of that in advanced setup. We're gonna go to a standard size, just size 8, and we're gonna go keep it at difficulty 5. Now, the thing that I've noted from the last game is that I think it was kind of a fluke. I don't think it was an accurate representation of difficulty 5 because they won a science victory by turn 375. Now, if this is like something that happens all the time on King, then I would say that this game needs more balancing and more of a close, not as much of a separation between difficulty levels. I believe it was just a fluke. I think the Iroquois just ran away with the game when they had superior population and cities right next to each other, because King should not give them that much of an advantage to have all of the cities that he did. I think it could have been a combination between city-states and suddenly just let him get even more happiness than what allowed it, what it would normally have, so he was able to just go get a bunch of cities and just outplay me the entire game. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to advance setup. We're going to play on a Continents Plus map. Normal stuff. So I was also told that the reason why I didn't do well was because I didn't kind of like go for a win at the beginning. Yeah, that's not my playstyle. I've noticed if you, from at least for what I do, if I try to go for a specific victory before I've got a set amount of, let's say, cities or production or something, by usually right about turn 200. If I just go for victory, I fail miserably. You'll see this from my 4th LP, I believe, is Japan. You'll see it in a couple other ones I've done. But if I don't go for basically just a strong empire, I really do poorly in the long run. And I just try to maximize my output for everything, and that's basically what I do. And if I do that, I usually have an advantage over everyone else. So I'm gonna try a slightly different strategy and hope it works. I'm trying a new opening, and I've been experimenting around with stuff. But anyway, we're going to start.
Blessings be upon you, honorable and righteous Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie. Your legacy as one of Ethiopia's greatest rulers, and as the spiritual leader to the Rastafarian movement, is outshone only by the influence you had on the diplomacy and political cooperation throughout the world. In introducing Ethiopia's first written constitution, you planted the seeds of democracy that would take root over the coming years, and your infinitely wise grasp of global affairs secured Ethiopia's place as a charter member of the United Nations. Spearheading efforts to reform and modernize the nation during your reign, you changed the course of Ethiopian history forever. Revered King, your composed demeanor once protected the people from the many conflicts that plagued the nations of men, and the kingdom looks to you to assure peace once again. Will you lead the people with courage and authority, moving forward into a new age? Will you build a civilization that stands the test of time?
Okay, so a king set up democracy? I mean, okay, sure. Anyway, they have the Haile Selassie, and if I mispronounce these words, I'm sorry. They specialize in fighting in rough terrain and defending near the Ethiopian capital. Only Ethiopians may build it. And then their unique building is the stele. I don't know if that's how you say it. We'll look that up because that may replace the monument, and if it does, that's amazing. In fact, I think it does. And before I even close the screen, I'm going, oh, this game's going to be awesome. I see lots of plains, lots of growth. I see 4 decent production tiles, which is like, yes, awesome. I'm next to a river, and I'm next to what I assume is an ocean that will be very easily defended. So already right from the start, I'm going, ooh, this game is gonna be sweet. Okay, so I'm on a grassland, which is great because I'm gonna check this out. Buildings real quick. We're going to... It does replace them all. Oh, that's great. This will play perfectly for my opening strategy. I don't believe it's any more expensive, is it? No, it's the exact same price. So now I don't have to worry about building a... a shrine. Because it's actually worse off. And by doing this, it's going to save up my production for what I would rather have working at the time. So, yeah. I'm going to try to explain. I've been doing... Since the last game, I've been kind of looking for... you know, places I can improve just in the micro. I've started trying to control my citizens a little bit more. Now you'll see that in my multiplayer games because I've played them both while we're still doing the difficulty 8 one, which you should check out, by the way. While we're still doing them both, I've been kind of testing out, you know, telling my citizens where to go and locking on specific tiles. And so far, it's, you know, worked out. It's not great. Oh, so we have more production. It's going to be a great capital. It's going to be nice and balanced. So the question is, which way to start searching? That's always the question. But anyway, yeah, we're going to start building this. We grow in 5 turns, which is absolutely amazing. Here, we're working this tile. If I were to work here, it's 8 turns, 8 turns... Okay, just reset the tiles. That sounds good. I'd rather have the growth. I will take a 10-turn monument. We're going to explore to the left. And not do too much, I guess, because there doesn't appear to be much to my left. But anyway, we're going to go straight for writing, just as normal. That would be for the best. Watch as everybody goes up to like 25. Pretty much. And we'll have you go straight. Interesting territory over here. I'm looking for a good city location that's not too far away from my capital. Should I go straight? Yeah, let's just cross the river. Ruins and elephants. Okay, my tile will possibly be here, if not here. For a city, if I do decide to settle out this way. But I still need to see what's around. 20 culture, oh my gosh. This is amazing. This game is going to be such a great start. I'm loving this so far. We are going to get a nice boost in my early game. Okay, I think that's enough. Over here, anything else is too far. We'll start going north just in a second. And turn 5, we can adopt a policy. Beautiful. Okay, so I was kind of looking at going through liberty as compared to going through tradition. So in my math and all my numbers and stuff, I kind of figured, well, you know what? Because actually settling a city does not increase the cost until you get to a specific policy number, I believe. I'm not 100% on that because I don't have all the accurate numbers yet, but I believe that to be the case. Anyway, the question is green tradition or liberty. I actually found that if you're going for a rush for collective rule to get that settler, it would technically, while technically you'd get it sooner by going straight down liberty, it's only about 6 turns compared to adopting tradition first. So you'll actually, if you wait 6 turns, you'll end up with 1 more policy and then getting it. And this will allow you to get any one of these 3 policies next. So the 3 boost is amazing, gives you a nice boost, and the fact that we're getting it turn 5 is just gonna blow my numbers out of the water. I'm gonna do stuff really early. That saved me a lot of time. So we're gonna adopt tradition, yes, and the next policy will be in 8 turns, which will be less than that because we're gonna finish our unique building up here in a second, which is going to be so nice. We have 2 cattle. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, hello, elephants. We may want to put a city closer up here instead. So take a look around. City up here, city down here. Encampment. Doesn't appear to be a lot over in this direction, actually. But yeah, our capital should start expanding rather quickly. More ruins, beautiful. Absolutely. Actually, you know what? Does a lake... No, a lake does not give gold. Only rivers give gold. Just checking.
Shall the clay...
Got pottery. Sailing. Okay, while not being an amazing tech nor one I really want, the fact is we got a free tech and that's going to really help boost my game. I'm getting really lucky. If I get any luckier, I'd already have, like, I get Faith from Ruins next or something. But yeah, look at that. We're done with both our culture and faith by turn 10. That is, I love that start early on. I like it a little better than the mine. So the question is what to build next. Granary does not, yeah, no effect from that. So the question is what to build next. Ooh, a 7-turn scout. I don't like that. What are we working? You're just working the food? Okay, I'm okay with that because you grow to size 3 next turn, which is absolutely wonderful. But what we really want to happen is getting a worker. So what tiles are you working at the moment? I agree with that tile. If too bad I'm not getting any food from these tiles, otherwise I'd say work on these. But the fact is I would like the growth a little bit more at this moment. So we're gonna have that scout finish in 4 turns, which isn't bad at all. By turn 15 we have a scout. And we already have our next policy, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, this is a grassland. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's too much conflict. I don't like the amount of conflict because it's 1, 2, 1, 2. I'd like one city to at least be 3 away. So it looks like I'm gonna have to look south for another city location. Oh wow, there's gold down here as well. Cool. Okay, so we're going down Liberty. Yes. And we do need to watch our happiness because we are growing relatively quickly. But we are getting a decent amount of gold, which is nice. Hopefully that'll keep up. And you, my friend, down here. And we can already found a pantheon by turn 14. Awesome. So the question is, what do I want to get? We will be the first people to found one. So we can get any one of them. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Not bad. Not good. Overall, long run, it's not going to be good enough. +1 production culture from pastures. That wouldn't hurt. But it's also not very interesting. There is a lot of gold around me, though. So that is something to consider. Yeah, religious idols. Well, comparing this to, let's say, some circles, which is really the only other good one there. We have a gold, 2 golds already in range of my city. If I can work both of those tiles, I'll be getting the same amount I get from my quarry, from the stone, plus 2 culture on top of that. And the fact is that there's a decent amount of gold around as well, so I may get that and just plan for settling around there. In fact, I'm going to do that. I don't even need to mine there. The fact that we've got it means that we can work and get that, which is excellent. We will get our next policy in 7 turns, which is amazing. Like, what is with the start? I'm gonna die a painful death. Okay, next up, we are going to build a worker. And this is a little bit different than what I normally do, but I think it's for the best. And I will sacrifice some of the turns to the Great Library and risk it a little bit more to get that worker out, because in the long run it will be better. More gold over here. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Okay, at the moment we don't have a worker out, so I'm not too worried. And there's nothing here, which is a bit of a bummer. But because we have access to this, I almost have to put a city here. That's plains. These are all plains, and that's ruining it because then I can't build a stoneworks. But then again, the lack of it, just giving it up may be worth it. No, you know what? I think a city here, and then a city up here. Where? Maybe on this desert hill. We'll have to explore a little bit more. But I just don't have the ability to do that at the moment. More barbarians. More gold? What is happening? Yeah, but anyway, that +2 faith return is going to be a big boost. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. A city right here just would probably be pretty dang good. Even here. Actually, here. Right here would be good. 1, 2. It'd be still be in range of the fish. You couldn't build any harbors or anything. But I could build a workboat over here. That wouldn't be too bad. And minor victory. Good enough. Wow, we're kind of getting rushed with barbarians now, aren't we? We're fish down. Maybe if I split it up. City right here. A city here? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I need to explore a little bit more. You reach these guys. You attack these guys. Choose research. Okay, so I would very much like to get straight up to masonry and animal husbandry would be good as well. I think because my city's growing, and the fact is that I want it to keep growing, the best thing to do would be to get animal husbandry first, and then rush to masonry, so that I can get access to all of my unique tiles and focus on these ones next. I like that. Next turn. Ruins. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, you guys are leveled up. Let's get the shock bonus. You guys can just heal as well. Okay, and adopt a policy. So we have the option between Republic and Citizenship. I have nothing to do with a worker, and I'm already building one, even though I probably feel like getting my next policy as a worker anyway because it's so early. I think the best thing to do is to get Republic. That will increase my production by 1, which is nice. Even though my production out here is already pretty good. The fact is that'll help get my worker out more quickly, and then I can start working on the Great Library and have the bonus there as well. The faster I get it, the faster it will compound. And it'll also help any newer cities I also put out, which is good. Okay. I'm liking that. So it's turn 20. We're about 20 minutes in. I know my normal videos are about 30 minutes long, but I need to kind of record ahead because I'm kind of busy with college, and I don't want to get too far ahead before I start my next batch of videos. So, yeah, if you have any advice, I will probably record up to episode... How late is it? I will record up to episode 4. So... hopefully by then you guys can help me. Probably wait to put the comments on episode 4. But yeah, if you have any tips or anything to help me out there, that would be appreciated. Just don't try to tell me what to do. just suggest it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and God bless.